just gonna wait until a few more people join here because this has been a popular demand. So today, due to popular demands, I'm going to be doing a little tutorial. So a lot of people have been asking me about witchcraft because I am pagan and I practice it. And a lot of people don't really know where to start, so I'm just going to do a little tutorial on that. This is going to be a series. I obviously can't cover everything in one live, plus it's almost dinner time here. So today I'm going to attempt to make a spell jar. Something you guys should know before I start is that witchcraft and paganism and that whole thing in general, it looks different for everyone. There isn't really a strict practice, so you kind of just figure your own way. And this is the way that I do it, but it doesn't have to be the way that anyone else does it. It just is the way that makes sense to my brain. So here I have, and here are my core crystals, and I have a ton of crystals, but these are the crystals that are most special to me and help me most. I don't really let them, see, if I accidentally drop them, they do pick up energy, which is the thing about crystals, so I don't like cleansing them over and over and over, because it just takes a lot of work. Then here I have this little staff thingy that I made. I don't really know why I have it, but I just like it. Then, so these are just kind of the essentials. You'll want at least one crystal, I'd say, and you'll definitely want sage or something to burn. Before I do anything with sage, I want to say, so sage is something that the native people to America did burn, and I burn it to remember that I'm on their land, also because it is cleansing, and it's a very powerful herb, but I'm not always comfortable with burning it because I am not Native American, I am Eastern European, well, I live in America, so I can also burn things that are native to my culture, like pine needles and things like that, but I didn't have time to collect that, so I just got sage because it's a bit easier to get, but I always like to remember that it is not from our culture before burning it. So then this one is pretty important to me. It's a binding rope. Oh, my neighbors are home. And, oh, to Finley. Wait, no. Sorry, I can't read very well. Fishy, okay. My favorite crystal is probably this one here, and it's my full court crystal. One of my friends is also practicing witchcraft / is a witch, and her main focus is fortune telling. I don't really do fortune telling. I do a lot with the earth and water, and she told me that if I lose this crystal, my magic starts to fade a little bit. So I'm really glad I have it, and this is also where a lot of my Selkie things come from because I am an otherkin. Then, so back to the binding rope. It kind of helps hold the spell together and last longer, so I like using it, but not everyone is always comfortable with having ropes, so string can also work for anyone who, I just like to, there's a lot of, things that can be a trigger. Then I like to have a lot of herbs, but really the important one is salt, and salt is very cleansing. I also have bay leaves for luck, and I love cinnamon and nutmeg, but that's just my personal preference. And matches, you use that to cleanse. So I'm gonna start in. Oh, and to Black Cat and Arctic Fox Studios, do you notice me? I love you. Yes, I do notice you. Thank you so much for being on here. So I like to start by cleansing the jar. So I do it 2 ways, and I start by just lighting a match, and sticking it inside and letting the smoke kind of cleanse it out. And then I add sage. it's just a pretty easy way to cleanse it without a ton of washing or any of that. You know the sage is ready when it starts smoking. Now try to trap the smoke inside a bit. And I'll just leave that there for a second. Okay. So I currently have a flu, and I'm going to be trying to do something just to help my immune system a little bit. And the fun thing about witchcraft that I've noticed is it's not always, so people don't always believe in it because you're not going to like wave a magic wand and then suddenly heal, and you kind of have to put the work in, but the herbs can kind of do it for you. So I'm adding a layer of salt to start because it's cleansing. And no, I don't waste any of the herbs after I'm done with it. I always put them back. I have this jar which is just full of tons of different herbs all mixed together, and I can use that for spells in general, and it can make a really good cooking blend too, as long as nothing, it can all be eaten. Then chamomile. So I've been having pretty bad anxiety and panic attacks the past few days, and also something with the flu is your stomach kind of hurts. So chamomile is amazing for that. Oh, to Black Cat and Arctic Fox Studios, my favorite color is probably green, but I like them all. Then these are bay leaves, and they're good for luck. I need some of that right now. To Fishy, my favorite herb to use is probably salt, but I also really like cinnamon. And I am adding cinnamon because that's good for sweetness, and it is near Passover season, and that is definitely part of it. Oh my god, it's so hard to break these shucks, though. I'm going to try something a bit smaller. I only have 3 because we start running out pretty easily. And then I'm putting a nutmeg in there too because it's very powerful, but it's whole so I can use it later for cooking. And now I'm going to pick one of the crystals. That means health. I'm going to make sure it is small enough to be able to get in and out easily because I do not want to lose it. So this one is really pretty though. It goes like shimmery. You can't really see it on live, but it's really cool. I'm probably going to go for this. It's a calming crystal. I forget what it's called. Amethyst and rose quartz. Those are classics. Then I'll probably add a bit of this. I forget the name. It might be selenite. Yeah. So now I finish it off. I'm gonna cleanse it through one more time and kind of just state my intention in my head. Oh, well that match is broken. Okay. I hate wasting matches, so I'm just trying to... And it fell in the dirt. I'm probably not going to be able to use that anymore. Oh, to sage, my favorite crystal in general, probably labradorite. It's really good for anger. I love tiger's eye. Lapis lazuli is one of my favorites. Moonstone and amethyst. I can't just choose one. Okay, there we go. And now I just try to put the top on as fast as I can, because I don't really want the smoke to escape. And then you should store it in an area that is safe and not too cluttered. And I have ADHD, so it's really hard for me to keep any place clean, so I like to store it in my closet. But this is what it looks like at the end. And I can take the stuff out at any time when I can tell it's helping. And have a great day to Black Cat and Arctic Fox Studios. I have so much trouble pronouncing the names. So I'm going to log off now because I now have this and I've been having a pretty low energy day. Chronic illness is so fun. I wouldn't recommend getting one, but I'm going to go now. This touch screen is really messed up, so I might have a bit of trouble logging off. Bye.